Everybody, this is Jill, and this is Jill for today. I am making a cookie today that I have wanted to make for years, and I thought it was a hard cookie to make. I thought it had a lot of mystery to it, and I have found out that it doesn't. I am going to make Amaretti cookies, and one of the nice things about it, it is gluten-free, and there's no butter in it, so that's a couple of good things. So I wanted to get started on this recipe, but first of all, I have to say, I'm using almond flour today, and those wonderful, wonderful people at nutstop.com, they sent me some almond flour, and so we're going to put that in our recipe today. So I'm going to bring you down, I'm going to show you the ingredients, and then we're going to get started cooking. Okay, in my bowl here I have 3 cups of almond flour, and I'm going to be adding some salt, some almond extract, some egg whites, which is going to give it that wonderful Amaretti texture, some granulated sugar, and some powdered sugar, and that's all the ingredients. I don't even need my mixer. So here we're going to get started now. The first thing I want to do is add my sugars to my almond flour. Oh, this is such an easy recipe. I can't believe I actually didn't want to try it. I always thought it was kind of scary. So that's the 2 sugars. And I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Make sure about that. I've got my recipe written down here. By the way, this recipe does come from the King Arthur website. So that's really nice. So I'm going to just mix this together, kind of whisk it all together so it's combined. I should have had my little whisk, but I forgot that. Okay. All right. I think that's pretty good combination of ingredients there. And then here's the other part of it. It's just this easy. I'm going to put in my egg whites and my little bit of almond extract, which is very, oh, it smells so wonderful, but it's very potent. So I'm not going to hold that over the bowl just in case I get a little sloppy here. There's my 1/4 teaspoon of almond extract, and then that is it. It is just combining this. It says you want to get it to a cohesive mass, I guess, ball, whatever. Oh, it smells really good. Oh my gosh, that almond extract, wow, that smells divine. Here, let me get, it's a little stiff. I can see why they say you have to work it into a cohesive ball or mass. Get that off my spoon. So I'm going to sort of just kind of press the flour into that egg white and almond extract. Yeah, I see it now starting to pull together. And of course that almond flour will continue to absorb that egg white. Yeah, it's a workout, but that's good. And I think I'm just about there. I'm going to, yeah, oh, that's looking really good. Okay, I'm going to just finish mixing this up, and then I'll be back for the next step. Okay, I am back, and here is my cookie dough, if you like to call it that. And the instructions now say to take it. Well, this is lovely. It's just such a neat texture. I'm so surprised at this. And it says just, put it, gather it up, and kind of like pie dough, gathering it up into a disc inside some plastic wrap, like I'm doing here. And it says just to shape it into a disc, just like that. Truly, how easy was that to put together? I'm like over the moon. So I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for about an hour, and then I will bring it out. We'll heat the oven up to 3 1/4, and we'll go into the step of shaping the cookies. I'm very excited about this. I've bought Amaretti cookies for many years. Never thought I really could make them. So we'll see how these turn out. We'll be back in about an hour. Okay, we are ready to rock and roll here. The dough was in my refrigerator about an hour and 10 minutes. I got doing other stuff. So I'm going to bring it down and we're going to start forming these cookies. I'm very excited, and I'm following the recipe absolutely to the letter, which is so unlike me. If you watch my videos, you know I'm always doing the Jill for Today tweak on stuff. So anyway, come on down, we'll get started. Okay, I have my baking sheet with a sill pad. You could use parchment paper if you had that. I certainly would not grease the pan. So I'm just going to use my 1.5-inch scoop like I usually do, and this gets rolled into a ball like so, and then it's going to be dipped in this powdered sugar and put on my cookie sheet. In fact, I can see I need to bring you in closer, don't I? All right, there we are. That's much better for you. Now you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Anyway, so you put it on the cookie sheet, and it says just to tap it to just flatten it a little bit, just like that. And we're going to do another one. Going to just roll that ball, nice little ball in there, and put it in my powdered sugar here. There we go. Now you can watch me do the powdered sugar. And kind of tap some of the extra off there, and again putting it on the cookie sheet and just kind of flattening it ever so gently. And I'll do one more, and then I'll get the cookie sheet into the oven after I filled this up. And these are going to cook about 10 minutes or so. That's what the recipe says. And we will find out if I really am making Amaretti cookies or what. Okay, I've got my cookie sheet full. I'm going to put it in my oven, 325. The rack is in the center of the oven, and they're going to cook about 10 minutes, 12 minutes, and I will let you know, how long they do cook. So once I get this tray out of the oven and they are cooled, we'll bring you back for a taste. I'm very excited about these cookies.
I'm always excited about cookies.
Well, you know, as I had said earlier, I have never made Amaretti cookies. I've always thought it was like a big deal to make Amaretti cookies. And I said, I found a recipe on King Arthur, and I said, give it a shot. What could happen? Anyway, so they look pretty, and I'm really excited to try them and see how they taste. You want to? Oh, isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty?
This time I'm going to let you taste. Yes, because always make me taste first.
I do. I'm really excited. Oh. Way too big a bite. The texture is so... You would swear it was coconut in there. The chewiness of it.
Oh, it's got a macaroon-like texture.
Macaroon. That's the egg white.
Wow.
I love that. No, I really don't want any more, honestly. I love that. It has got such an interesting chewy, you're right, very macaroonish texture to it.
It's delicious.
Oh, the flavor's good. Do you want more almond? I think actually the almond in there's...
Now, we didn't use Amaretti, right?
Almond extract. Now, you could use Amaretti if you had it, but we didn't. Or Amaretti? Is that right?
Yeah. We don't use a lot of Amaretto.
No, Amaretto. That was the name. Amaretto.
And I went to the liquor store to try and find one of those little bitty bottles of Amaretto, and they didn't have it. So I asked about one of the next size bottles of Amaretto, and they didn't have it. And I wasn't going to buy a fifth of Amaretto just to make a batch of cookies.
2 teaspoons or something. But
and you found out that...
there was an alternate that you could use almond extract. They are excellent. They are excellent. And I am so glad I tried them. They're so easy, and they are so delicious, and I'm not intimidated at all. Yeah, those are good.
I don't think we should give those away.
We've been doing some Christmas baking, and they're part of the Christmas baking stuff.
Those are my favorites so far.
They are excellent.
Even better than the chocolate chip.
Yeah, the chocolate chip were good. Now these were not vegan, but these were gluten-free.
Oh, well, I feel
we're opening our
already.
world up. We're opening our world up. Are we done here?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, that cookie is so good.
You better keep an eye on me, though.
You want me to hide them? Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Tell your friends, subscribe. I'll leave some other cookie recipes up here for you to link to.
And don't be afraid of gluten-free.
And don't be afraid of gluten-free.
Dynamite.
Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.